Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Veggie Light. Yeah, what we are going to make today, see the winter season is there. So very nice mustard leaves we can get in the market now. So I'm going to make a sarson ka saag, what we say in India, or you can say a nice leafy vegetable along with the mustard leaves and spinach leaves and kale leaves. So we are going to make a nice vegetable or leafy vegetable which you can use to act as a side or you can use as a main course as well. And it has full of iron and dietary fiber, so it's really very good for your health. And it's also good to eat in winters, these kind of the vegetables, because these leafy vegetables are more prominently found in winter season. So it's good to incorporate in your diet these kind of the leafy vegetables. So now let's have a look how to make it. So traditionally sarson ka saag is made up of mustard leaves, spinach leaves, amarnath leaves and methi leaves. That means the fenugreek leaves. But I don't have all these leaves at it's not easily available here. So what I have got this mustard leaves from a market. So I'm using one bunch of this which is really washed and I'm just putting in the pressure cooker. Then one bunch of the spinach leaves which are also washed, and half of 1 cup, maybe you can say, or half cup of this, the kale leaves, which can be a substitute of the radish leaves. So this what we are going to do, and I'm going to add 2 pieces of ginger and 2 small green chilies, and then I'm going to pressure cook this for 1 whistle. And side by side what we will do, we'll take a pan. Okay, traditionally it's made up of clarified butter, ghee, but I'm going to make this in the olive oil. So we are going to use 2 spoons of olive oil. And since it's all leafy vegetables, so it's little bit good to add asafoetida in it because it will be good for digestion. So 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida. And also in sarson ka saag, we used to put a lot of garlic in it, but it's up to you how much garlic you want to use. I have used 2 cloves of garlic which I have chopped. So it will be like around 2 spoons of ginger, garlic and green chilies. Give a nice stir. Okay, now what I have done, I have chopped a very small, 1/4 of onions and a half of the tomatoes of the medium size, and like 2 spoons of radish. If you can't get this white radish, you can use normal radish, the salad radish which we get in the market. So now this has been sauteed. I can't feel any rawness of the garlic now. So I'm going to add my onions. Give a nice stir. So now this onions has came out translucent. So now I'm going to add tomatoes to it and also radish. Now see, 1 whistle has came, so I'm just closing this now. because I want to retain the color as well. Now give a nice stir. Now it's a time to add spices. Traditionally we add only salt to make sarson da saag, but I am using little bit more spices. So I'm going to add salt to taste. Not too much salt because spinach leaves and mustard leaves already have some salt in it. And quarter teaspoon of red chili powder. 1 big spoon of coriander powder. And quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. Give a nice stir. Okay. Now slow the flame of your gas, and now we need to cook until the tomatoes get mushy, and it will take hardly to me like 2 to 3 minutes. Now you can see after 5 minutes this all mixture has came together. So this is what we want. And now all that leafy vegetables were boiled, and now I have just blended. Traditionally it's used with a potato masher, but I'm using a blender. Just take out everything and pour it into the pan. Okay. And just slow the flame of the gas because we don't want to get burned anything. Alright. Okay. See now, everything is coming together. And whatever we have in the mixie, we'll just add some water and pour it everything inside. So now see. Now when we say sarson da saag and makke ki roti, so makke is maize flour. So now this is the time when I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of heaped teaspoon of maize flour into this. Why? Because it will give the binding to this mixture, and the quantity which I used is enough for 3 people. Okay, give a nice stir. Okay, everything is now mixed. Now at this point, since I didn't get methi leaves here, so I'm using this kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves. Just use your palm, rub it, and then just add into your. When you rub it, the flavor come out. It enhances the flavor. So now give a nice stir. All right. Okay. See, after adding maize, I cooked like for 5 more minutes. Traditionally, we cooked like quite long because this is the simple version of sarson da saag. And now when it's done, it's very important to add 1 teaspoon of clarified butter, ghee, or simple butter. Why? Because the mustard leaves has a tendency, it's little bit give your throat roughness, dryness to the throat, so it's good to add a ghee to it. And in winters it's good to incorporate ghee in your diet. And give a nice stir, and it's done. See, the texture, everything looks nice, and the bites of tomatoes, radish, onions, it's looking so nice. So this is now done, and I'm going to serve this with maize flour chapati. So see how it's so easy to make sarson da saag. I know there are lots of complicated recipes, and it is a complicated recipe actually, but this is a small substitute of what you can say. I have tried to make it in a simpler version, which I like to make at home and with the limited resources, because whenever we spoke about sarson da saag, it's always like we need at least 4 leafy vegetables, which are mandatory. But I tried to whatever resources are available in UK, we can use that and we can make nice sarson da saag also in olive oil. Avoid clarified butter, like, because you need to add a lot of butter in it to give more taste. But I like to get to feel the taste of the leafy vegetables more as compared to the butter, which is really very good for your body because they are high in antioxidants, good iron content, nice dietary fibers, vitamin K, vitamin C, vitamin B. So we need all these things, which we should not lose the nutrients in it. That's the reason it's very important to keep the intact of all the leafy vegetables and try to get as much as nutrients you can get in your body. So if you like my channel and if you like the recipe today, so please like my video and subscribe my channel. I will really appreciate that, and I will see you soon with a nice and the festive recipe very soon. Bye, take care.